Pony. Welcome to another episode of Fluttercast. We're super excited for this one because we have a very special guest.
Yeah, we do have a special guest. His name is No, that's me. I'm sorry, not Ryan. It's 8-Bit Mickey. He's from GameHeroes.com. He's here to talk to us about not only ponies but what he does online. Mickey, welcome.
Hey, what's going on? I sound horrible right now, but it's cool. I'm here for Fluttercast. I'm here for you.
We're very excited to have you.
Brohoof. Yeah. No, hey.
But first off, we want to get a sense of who you are. For some of these viewers, they probably, for some reason, have never heard of you.
It's okay. I'm kind of I'm non-existent. It's okay.
Can you tell some of our viewers what you do on the internets that gets you so much EPing?
Okay, first off, that's a good question because I don't know a little bit because I don't think I'm that great. But I do a variety of things. I edit video. That's actually number one thing I do. So that's how I kind of got into a lot of this. But internet reviews kind of thing. I start off a lot with big convention videos. Well, I'll go to conventions and just do shit. It's my convention meeting is a little different because I'm not just like, oh, hey, this is the convention. I'm like, oh, yeah, let's check this shit out. But from there, we just started doing more review stuff. That guy, theglasses.com, kind of picked us up, and I've been to all the anniversary videos. That's where a lot of people know me from, is That Guy, the Glasses videos, as just the 8-Bit Mickey guy. And they've had me back and on those, and people tend to like me on them for some reason. And now I've worked with a variety of people, Team 4-Star, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, things like that. I do a variety of things. I just try to expand my reach on the online community just because I like to be a part of things and help out. But yeah, no, recently I've really gotten into the whole pony craze. When I say recently, I mean for the past about year or so.
Yeah, it is coming up on a year for the pony craze that swept the internet.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you were on that terrible site the day that the ponies hit. Or
I was on the site the day the ponies hit, to be honest. Actually, it was around midsummer that I actually got into MLP. At first, I thought it was the dumbest shit ever because I was like, oh my god, this is for little girls, what the hell? And one of my friends, John, was just so into it, and he kind of turned me off to it at first because he was just like, all he would talk about was ponies. Ponies this, ponies that. The animation is amazing, yada yada. And I was like, oh my god, shut up. And after A-Con, right after A-Con, I get home, and he sends me a message going, dude, just watch episode 1. And this is how it always goes, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Fine. And then I said FML, and I proceeded to watch the entire series. Glorious. And then I got like 3 other people into it, so
That's pretty awesome. Yeah. You go to conventions, and the videos that you post are hilarious. I watched most of them in one night, and I just wish you had gone to every single convention ever done. Because
thank you.
You were actually at the QuakeCon in 2009 that I was at in BYOC, and you did not come and bother me. And I wish you would have. But are you planning on going to any other conventions? Any conventions that you're planning on going?
Ryan's excited.
Yes, I am. I really want to see more videos, and I'd love if you went to QuakeCon with me because I'm going this year.
Yeah, I can. What times? Wait, what days? What QuakeCon or when around the time? You know,
it's around the first week of August. I do BYOC, so I go every single day, and I live in Texas. I live around Dallas, and so I actually go to QuakeCon every year that I can.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'll definitely go to that. I like that. I used to go to QuakeCon all the time. Actually, QuakeCon was the first convention I've ever been to, and I went there when I worked for ScrewTac.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to tune into the Fluttercast so I can see the chat and stuff too.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that are like, "I love you, Mickey," and then take your shirt off, Mickey.
Oh yes, I should have mentioned that. That's the other thing I'm known for is taking my shirt off for some reason.
For being a goat fucker?
We're not bringing that up. It was not a funny joke. I tried to tell him that.
Oh, I like that joke. I don't know if it's me.
Yeah, I don't
I
like it, Mickey. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a joke that I think it's overused because I think I don't like it because people start to actually just think it's canon at that point. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that at that point I made a post on Facebook about how you don't call me a go fucker. I don't care right now, but I made a post and thing where it's like, don't call me go fucker because I've had enough people be really rude about it.
Oh, that sucks.
And I think it was at a point where people on Facebook chat started addressing me as go fucker, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I've never had to do that before, so I feel bad about it.
That's
all right.
sad.
Well, that was Zelda that called you that, not me. So I can be mad at him.
Douche.
Sorry.
No. As far as conventions I plan on going to, right now, only one I really have in mind is Akon. I know Team 4 Star is going to that one if anyone else is a big fan of. Yeah, Team 4 Star is going to Akon this year, so they're going to that. I'm definitely on that. I love that convention. A-Fest, I usually go to that one. A lot of the Dallas cons I try to go to.
Yeah, I was thinking of me and my friend were planning on me and my friend Chris were planning on heading up the MLP booth at UleCon this year.
Oh
but, we didn't get to make it. And I was gonna say you went to UleCon, but it was a few years back.
Yeah, it was like the second year they were around, and there's a small convention. Is it still small, or did they get a little bigger?
I think it is. I think it has gotten bigger because there was we had a friend go and they told us that there was a big MLP crowd there too.
Oh,
surprisingly.
Cool. Well, sweet. Let's just turn it to PonyCon.
Yeah, let's just turn it into the southern United States, PonyCon, because all the BronyCons are up in New York.
Hey, I want to start a Dallas BronyCon. I've looked into it. I really want to. I want to call it BronyCon Appaloosa.
Cool.
That would be pretty funny.
I'd probably try to make that.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's just.
I'm all the way up in Ohio, so.
See, yeah, you're in Ohio. We're in Texas. It's where it's at. Although technically, it's like Georgia or Tennessee, where she's supposed to have her accent from. But screw it. Oh,
let's see. We assume that you have no shirt on right now.
Actually, I have a lovely soft veneer going on here. But yes, I can take my shirt off. That would make you guys happy.
It would be a crowd pleaser, I gotta say. But Zelda, you got any questions for 8-Bit?
I was wondering if you had any plans to make it up to New York at all for BronyCon.
I want to, really bad, but I'm broke as hell. I know, right? I mean, I work and I go to school, and all my money goes to bills and school, and that's about it. But I am about to probably pay off some debt here, so I can actually start saving up, and I'll probably make it one of the BronyCons here. Not the next one, but the one probably after. I'll try to make. So.
Well, my condolences. I hope you make it. I'm gonna try to make the summer one myself.
That'd be so cool. Yeah, no, definitely. I love if I can make it to the big name, not even big conventions, but just the popular ones and the fan base that I'm currently into, liking. I try to a lot. Like this past year, I went to what was it? I don't know. It's a big abridging con, and I'm forgetting the name for some reason. God damn it. Oh, some con up north. I forget.
And you went there?
Yes, that is the most interesting story I know, right?
Oh, what a sweet story!
I know.
So, I was gonna say, Have any fans expressed anger over you becoming a brony? Because you were I don't want to say famous, but you were internet famous before you became a brony. Did you get any outrage like how dare you?
Not outrage like that. In fact, I've gained a little bit more popularity since I've come out as a brony, I think.
Yeah, ponies will do that.
But yeah, I've had a few people get pissed off where they're like, hey, this is really annoying, this shit's really stupid. But at the same time, I've had more people send me messages saying, hey, because of you, I've started watching a couple of these episodes. And at first I thought it was dumb, but I love the show now. It's like, thank you for posting all that pony shit, because I like it now. Wow, that sounded bad in my voice, but I felt good about that. The good outweighs the bad, and I've decided actually on my stuff. It's just, I like what I like. I'm not going to hide what I like and who I am, because the majority of my followers and the people out there on the internet are like, ooh, ponies are stupid. I'm a brony and I'm really proud of that. So, whatever.
Well, good on you.
Power to you, sister. Power to you.
Yes.
But I was gonna ask you, what do you think about season 2 so far? We're not gonna talk about the new episode yet, but what do you think about season 2 of MLP so far?
I like it. I mean, I see a lot of hate for it, and I see a lot of people. Actually, I follow a Tumblr, the Pony Confessions Tumblr. Anyone else follow that? Anyone?
Oh, I think we all, follow those Tumblrs.
Yeah, well, the Pony Confessions Tumblr. One of them is like, I hate all the episodes of season 2. I hate.
Seen that one.
And then there's the one I really liked. Actually, is the only one I've ever reblogged. It's there's no bad episode in season 2, and I agree with that. I really enjoy all the season 2 episodes as well as season 1. Like season 1 was really great, it really built it up, and season 2 is really carrying the torch, I think. And I love Twilight's episodes. I love the season Lesson 0 is so great.
That's season 1, you crazy. No, wait, that's season 2.
Lesson 0. Dude.
Bail on me. You guys can yell at me.
But I'm excited to see all the new stuff coming out. Like, there's some pretty interesting episode scripts for the later episodes, so I'm not going to talk about them, but I'm excited. Sorry.
I don't know about you guys, but I think what's going on is people are holding the season 1 to a much higher standard, and they're just expecting too much.
Well, it's like the first, the first time you played. Anyone play Pokemon? Anyone?
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah. Okay, the first time you played Red and Blue.
Yeah.
That experience of, or the first game you played, the first Pokemon game you played, and you're like, oh, this game is awesome, and just that feeling you felt, you would never feel that again, ever. So you hold it to a higher standard always.
Exactly.
But I mean, you just have to accept it for what it is, and you gotta love Hasbro and Studio B for doing what they can with the show, and as much as they are giving into the brony fandom, when they could easily just ignore us and say, "Hey, screw you guys."
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're still carrying on, doing what they're doing, and writing and producing a great cartoon.
Yeah. No. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah,
Agreed.
but Pokemon has dragged on too long, I've got to say. There's only 151 in my mind. All the rest are garbage.
Whatever, they're all fun. Everyone says that, and White and Black, I enjoyed. I mean, I can't. I will never lie and say, oh, I hate this game because I think some of the Pokemon are stupid. I just avoid those particular Pokemon. But I don't know. If I'm a fan of something, I'm a fan of something, and I'll stick with it, because with Pokemon, I'll probably end up sticking with it forever. And no, Sacred Dragon on the chat, you're wrong. Pokemon Red is best, because that's what I had.
Oh,
what
I got you, Sacred.
That is now canon.
8-Bit Mickey says red.
Yeah. What up?
Actually, go on.
Oh no, I was gonna say, but talking about fandoms, I've really gotten into MLP on that end. As far as all aspects, I love it. I'm a big fan of everything, and it's not just the not just the show. Like the show is just to me a small part of the fandom, and the aspect I love is the community. It's glorious. It's amazing. One of the best ones I've ever been a part of. Because I mean, you look at some of the other communities of older shows and more nerdy shows. It's hate for other things and hate for this, hate for that. Yeah, there's a lot of fighting at the end, but there's still a lot more. We love each other kind of thing. Bro.
Yeah, in a time where there's explosions and like killing and everything.
Picard versus oh shit.
Kurt.
Yeah, I totally blanked there.
Failure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, definitely. Picard would win. We're not going to get into that.
I'd actually agree with you, but
there we go.
How awesome did you think it was of Q to voice Discord?
Discord favorite character right here. Discord awesome. Is Best Pony, and I thought it was the amazing. Actually, I love every aspect of that. And let's see, what was it? I don't know. I think I like Q in Discord. That really relates, at least to what I like a lot, because in a lot of cameo videos I do for. Actually, it's only the videos I do for Brad Jones, the Cinema Snob, and Phaelus. I'm kind of like the Q for them, so I love them.
You are the Q.
Yeah, I am the Q. It's short for Q.
Are there any game releases? Because I love whenever you go to, I think it's a GameStop in your town, and you go out there and you talk to the people, and you're all like, "Are you excited?" And whenever I always ask that question to people, and you get the same reaction I do, they're all like, "I guess, yeah."
It's all about acting excited with them, and then that usually gets people excited too. And you're like, "Yeah!"
Have you gotten the cops called on you?
Have I gotten the cops? Probably. I gotta think about that one. Off the top of my head, I don't have a story about it, but I mean, I've had security ask me to kind of stop, or I've had them watch me a little bit. But I mean, I've never done anything too ridiculous. I'm pretty good at that. I'm good at reading what I can and can't do, because there's always a line at either cons or events that there's a line there, and you walk it. Yeah, you walk that line, you toe it, but you don't ever cross it, because if you cross it, they can, make it so they say don't come back. So.
I don't know if you remember. I think it was on the Mass Effect release, Mass Effect 2. You took off your shirt and you pressed your body against the GameStop glass. Do you think that was right on the line?
Actually, no, because I know the managers there, and they love me, so.
Okay.
I always make sure I can do something before I do it half the time. I know that takes the fun out a little bit. Oh, the stream died or something.
Oh, hey, man.
It's back, I think.
Back? Is it back?
Is it back, guys?
Yeah, it's back.
That was weird. Okay.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I just start saying, no stream.
Yeah, that happens once in a while. I don't know what's up with that.
Right, if you could repeat about your body being up to the glass and how your nipples just, form rings.
It was so my nipples could cut the glass, I think is what I said. But yeah, I know the managers there, so I mean, I typically at the GameStops I go to, I know the managers, or that's how I got a job at GameStop actually, because of all the midnight releases I did there.
Okay.
But they're nice, they're cool about it.
Do you still work at GameStop?
No, I was only working there for holiday stuff. I hated it.
Really? That's what a lot of my friends tell me. The friends that work at GameStop, they're all like, it's the worst place ever.
It wasn't as bad as working at Best Buy, but I mean, it's retail. I hate retail, so I also hate food industry. I like, I work at a pool company right now, so I mean, I like this a lot better. I fix pools. I get to work my own time, not to deal with stupid customer shit.
What's up? That's what's up.
Yeah, what up?
But go on, you were going to go on?
As far as talking about the midnight releases, I've talked about this with some friends the other day, actually. The the midnight release I remember the most, and I love the one I did the most was Halo Reach, because I do not give a crap about Halo half the time, and just because I'm not a shooter guy. And Halo Reach, it was a big line for just I knew it was going to be a subpar game. It was just like, this is a very basic game. It's a prequel, you know what's going to happen. It's not going to be that great. And just, it was a line around the building. And so I was just like, we got to do something interesting, because otherwise this is going to be Halo. What up? So I went out and bought a gallon of milk at the gas station.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, on camera, I was just like, hey, hold on 1 second. I got the milk. Start rolling. I go, all right, I'm going to finish this gallon of milk before Halo's released. And it was released in 10 minutes. It was like 11.
Oh, man.
And so I made it my goal to chug the gallon of milk, and it did not succeed. I was throwing up a lot. But it was fun because I would just walk up to people and hold the microphone to them and then just start drinking. And it's fun to put people on the spot, because you get to see if they can either jump up and be have personality, or if they,
Fluttershy
go or get angry.
Fluttershy out.
Fluttershy out. That's actually what happens most of the time.
Yeah, they Fluttershy and they're just like, excuse me?
I want to bring this up real quick, just for everyone, if there's anyone in the Dallas area. There's a Brony meetup tomorrow at 4 p.m. at the Golden Corral. If you want more information, let me know, because I'm going to it. About 15 of us are going. So,
where is it?
Ryan, you going?
It's 3312 Forest Lane, Dallas, Texas.
No way.
Yeah, if you guys haven't joined this group yet, if you're in the Dallas area, there's meetup.com, there's the North Texas Bronies, and...
Yeah, I have that too, but what was the address? Give me it again.
It's 3312 Forest Lane, Dallas, Texas.
Holy crap, dude. So going.
Ryan, take pictures.
That's like 20 minutes away from me.
Yeah, and it's about 15, 20 minutes away, or something like that. So... I'm just saying, if you are in the Dallas area, hang out. I'm going at least, but it should be fun.
All right. Now, let's get back to your work. You do some work on the abridged stuff. Can you tell us what voices you do and which ones you have been on?
I haven't really voiced anything. And ones I have worked with, I've actually just worked with the people, but. YomaCon, that's the con I was talking about. That's the big abridging con I went to. Yeah. Okay, but no, okay. I started a podcast with Takahata 101, and we haven't done a new episode since October, but pretty much from that point on, I started, knowing more of the abridgers, and I actually have a show I'm going to do. Martin called me out on it yesterday on Twitter. He's like, hey, weren't you going to abridge my series? And the truth is, yes, I am. I have a show I'm writing, and I want to animate it as a thing. I want to just be the producer behind it, because if I'm going to do it, I want to make it the best thing I can do. And it's a show I'm writing called This Is Not an Abridged Series, where it's essentially a show about making a bridge series, like about a guy making one, if that makes sense. But what was I going to say? I try to help out with anything they want, or as far as video work, and I just like to get involved. It's weird. I was on the Roast of Little Karibo's panel, and I don't know why at YomaCon this year. They like me, and I'm moving on from there to doing what I can to help out. So, yeah.
Hey, Zelda, are we getting any questions from Twitter people, or
I'm
have seen any?
Checking that.
Yeah, you are awful at checking it. Hey, Bic, do you have any stuff to tell our viewers? Like, hi.
Hi, viewers. Excited.
Well, just kind of like pass the time while Zelda checks Twitter, since he's terrible at it. You got nothing? No one asks 8-Bit Mickey anything?
I'm not that famous. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but your videos are awesome. I can't believe it. No one else has seen them. I tried showing everyone, like all my friends. I was like, hey, I'm interviewing 8-Bit Mickey this weekend. Here's a video. And they're all like, okay, I'll watch it later.
Yeah, it's a typical reaction. Jellyman says, hey, 8-Bit, what's your favorite game? And I will talk about that. That's a very variety of a question right there. Because do I want to go by genre or current, old kind of thing? But all in all, over all the games, I say Chrono Trigger is my favorite game for the SNES. That's the biggest impact of my life right there.
I love Chrono Trigger.
Oh, it's so great. And I went ahead and bought the remake for the...
So did I.
And I also have it on PlayStation when they released it on PlayStation with the anime cutscenes and stuff too. I'm just a total fanboy for it. But that is my favorite game. And my favorite MLP episode. Oh God, I can't say. I don't know. It's hard to just pick one. It really is, because I'll just be like, I firmly decide on this one. And then all of a sudden I'll see a clip from another one. I go, no, that episode's way better.
I know what you mean.
Right, currently, I guess my favorite episode right now, so is going to be Feeling Pinky Keen. Just because of, I'm a big Twilight fan currently, so I love her reactions and the way they do work her in that one. But at the same time, Lesson Zero is one of my favorite ones as well. What was my
question?
Yeah, that was a good question. These guys,
these new ones, they're pouring in now that you ask them for questions.
Do I watch anime? Yes, I do. That's yes.
What was some recent ones that you've seen? Because I'm not a huge anime fan, but I have like everyone that I watch, I love like amazingly.
Oh God, I actually haven't really watched anime in a while. Just like I haven't played video games in a while. I've been working, but when I was real big anime nut and actually started to watch as much as I can, I think a really good one is Sayonara That's Sensei. And it's, I think, Goodbye Depressing Teacher or something like that. But it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And as far as the way they did the art, it's comedy too, and it's great. So it's worth checking out if you ever see it. Yeah. But beyond that, I like another good series I liked was Hajime no Ippo. That's a boxing one, but it was fun, well done. Things like that. I like all the. I try to watch a variety of stuff, but Evangelion is one of my favorite. I like Ghost in Shell, things like that. But at the same time, I love obscure shit as well.
I've watched a couple animes. They're not new, but
I've watched a few of those animes things.
Those shows with the talkie people. I was gonna say one of my favorite has been Panty and Stocking with Carter Bell.
Again, love it.
Have you you've seen it?
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
It was so different. I loved it. Like, they were paying so much homage to the American cartoons, but they kept the anime style. And the attitudes that they put on the two Angel sisters was just, like, perfect. It was hilarious.
They put a lot into that, and it's a more thought about series than like it's perceived. A lot more thought went into it than a lot of different shows out there. So I think it should really show, so you can see it in the fan base.
Gainax doesn't mess around. They don't.
They don't. Like with Gurren Lagann, that one just epic. Are you a hater of that one, Mickey?
What?
Gurren Lagann.
Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
No.
A lot of people just hate on it all the time.
I haven't seen it. My best friend, John, a different John from the one John I mentioned before. I'm gonna call this one Time John. He's a huge fan, but I haven't actually had a chance to see it. So, yeah, I don't hate anything unless I get a chance to really see it and have a good reason to. Makes sense. Oh, Fooly Cooly, love that one.
Fooly Cooly. I haven't seen it. I need to see it like tonight.
I streamed it the other day, and you didn't even watch it.
Yeah, because I was playing games.
Douche.
But I gotta say that tan chick in Fooly Cooly, pretty good.
Keep talking about her.
Oh yeah. Let's see, some other ones. What was your very first game?
Very first game, Mario. For the NES. Oh, no, wait. No, Pong for the Atari. That was it. Yeah.
Oh, you're a hipster, huh?
No. My dad had it, and we played it once, and then we got the NES. So it was like day one, Pong, and then it went to Mario. But no, we have home video of us playing Mario, me and my brother. And my brother's playing. I like to watch my brother play a lot when I was little. But my brother would be playing, and he jumps when Mario jumps, and he kicks when Mario throws fire. But it's, yeah, definitely Mario's what got me into it, because it's a fun game. And then from there we played a lot of NES games, and the Super, and so on, so on. I've had pretty much every new system as they came out, except for the Genesis. Never really got into Sega's, and oh, God, it sounds horrible.
It's all right. It sounds like you're releasing all your energy to make this interview, and we're very happy.
No, I'm excited. I'm really glad that you guys asked me to be on this, because it's fun. I like to talk about this stuff.
Sweet. Yeah, we could talk about anything you want. We have a question. What's your favorite real-time strategy game, RTS?
My first one I really got into was Warcraft 2.
That's my first game.
You Warcraft people.
No, Warcraft the RTS is great.
I know
Warcraft Online isn't that great.
Yeah, I know. I haven't had the chance to play it, but these guys play it all the time.
Yeah, man.
Warcraft
3.
Warcraft 2 is worth checking out just because I loved how they had the Navy battles. Warcraft 3 I was really disappointed in comparatively. As far as the cinematic and fun to look at and play, it was great. But as far as the second one was much better. But that's just me. The first game I didn't really like. But, yes.
That's good. Did you like Frozen Throne, the expansion?
Yeah, no, as soon as I got both the games with Warcraft 3. I typically wait on games sometimes because you can get more if you wait a little bit because they release expansions or they release the Game of the Year edition like a few months afterwards.
Money grab, yeah.
Yeah, I know. So you just wait a little bit and you can usually get a better game. And so I typically like to wait. And I got the expansion, Frozen Throne, things like that. And it's a fun game. I love it. But a great story. But, I like the second one a little bit better. StarCraft was fun. Played that for a while. StarCraft 2 as well. Mm-hmm. Sid Meier's Civ 4 and Civ 5. I've been playing Civ 5 lately. I like RTSs. Risk.
Is Civ 5 is good because I love Civ 4, and then I heard that in Civ 5 they took out religions, and that just completely got me mad because I loved the religions part. It was cool.
The big thing I don't like about Civ 5 comparatively is I can't take over the world with cultural influence, and that makes me mad because that was the big thing I loved doing at Civ 4 was build up like this giant cultured awesome city, and all the cities around me would just get absorbed into my big purple mass. It was like, yes, join me, join the cult of Mickey.
Join my 8-bit world. Oh yes. I'm actually really excited about tomorrow. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's about 16 or 17 people. Originally it was just like 3 people. I was just like, all right, cool, just a few people hanging out, and then it exploded. So yeah.
Right.
Sweet.
Make sure you take pictures.
Okay.
See, I don't have a good phone, but
I don't care.
I'll take pictures.
iPhone. Mickey can. Yeah, that's sweet. Oh, that's sweet, Mickey. And then you can get a video, and I can become famous.
Do it. Do it.
No, I'm just kidding.
I can be famous too.
Yeah, I want to be internet famous.
I saw a question I want to touch on here. It's have you read any MLB fanfic, Mickey? Yes, actually, and yes, I've read it. I've read it all. If that makes sense. Like I said, when I get into a fandom, I immerse myself into it, almost everything, and I sat down and I'll read all the good fics out there because I like to read, and there's some good fiction out there. One really good one, and I recommend this to everyone. Actually, let's see if I can find it. Is called. Give me a second. Oh my god.
It's called Baby Carrot.
Actually, I've not read that one.
That one's terrible. Don't read it.
Okay.
So stupid.
It's The Best Night Ever, and it's starring Prince Blueblood, and it's a Groundhog Day parody. Have you ever seen the movie Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
But some people will mention it, they're like, "Oh, Blue Blood, I hate Blue Blood," and I'm posting in the chat. Actually, I posted a link there, and I'll post it here too. Yeah, you guys can have that.
Sweet.
Apparently I'm Spyro or something on the chat. No, I made it here. I was like, why am I Spyro? But yeah, it's just a really well written fiction, and one thing I really like about fanfics, especially a well done one, is one where you lose your perception of the original stuff, or you build off of it, and then you get sucked into that own little canon world, and then you kind of forget it's a fic. And the author does a really good job of that, and especially with fan fiction. The author doesn't do an author's note after every chapter going, "Hey guys, totally want to update here. Love you, yada, yada, yada." I'm like, come on. Definitely worked. Yeah.
Have you read Fall of Equestria?
I have not. I've heard it's good,
Okay.
so I got to read that
I've
one.
heard the same too, but it's really long.
Yeah, that's the big thing about that one is it's just so long, and there are so many Fallout Equestrias. The one I have read is, and I know it's a series of people have been writing about. It's like the Pony Conversion Bureau or something like that.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
There's one that I loved. Actually, I read off of Friendship is Magic Fiction.net.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Memoirs from the Last Human or something like that, or Letters from the Last Human. And it was just really well written, well done. I liked it a lot. Beyond that, I could say the worst fanfiction I've ever read is called The Newcomer, and I've posted this complete tirade about it on Twitter. I filled up an hour's worth of tweets about The Newcomer because it's just so bad. It's just a total Mary Sue one about his own character who turns into a pony. Total badass right there.
That sounds like a great fanfic just off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, I'll read the opening for you guys just so you can deal with it, and you can get a sense of the bad taste it'll leave in your mouth. It's like Derek was just a normal college kid. He was 20, about to turn 21 years old. He was going to college in Utah at Weber State University and was a genius compared to all the other students that went there. He had black hair and hazel-colored eyes. He was well-toned and fit. He was white. Because he was a genius, pretty much all his teachers didn't really like him, and he didn't like his teachers in return. Boom, done. I'm not reading.
Oh man.
Just
okay.
That's the first paragraph, and you can tell if a fiction's bad if they include how the person's a genius and hates everyone because he's a genius.
That guy is a genius. That guy wrote it.
And here's the best part. It's as the characters in the world of MLP and everything, he's a complete douchebag to everyone. It's just for no reason, because Derek's a douchebag. That's his character. That's the author's response. And what was it? It's at one point he's cursing, and Applejack asked him to stop, and he's just like, "You gonna make me?" And I'm just like, seriously? You wrote that? You just wrote, "You're gonna make me," in regards to talking to Applejack.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
I think we have the first recording of 8-Bit Mickey reading a fanfic on the internet. Congratulations, guys.
No, actually, that's the first time I read a pony fanfic online, but I've read a lot of fanfics. I read a lot when I was hanging out on Lordcat's live chats a lot. So if anyone goes to live.lordcat.com, there's some really good readings on there of just horrible fanfictions. And the other really bad fanfiction we've read is one we read Takahata 101, and me, Takahata 101, and Martin from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridge is that we read Garfield. Garfield's Royal Mayhem or something like that, and it's Garfield fighting Prince William to save Kate Middleton.
What?
Okay.
I'll find a link for you. I'll find a link. But it's we all voice the characters, and it's a kind of pseudo storyboard animated. So
That
it's
sounds
yes.
pretty hilarious, I gotta say. Do you like gore fiction? I know gore fics have taken a big hold.
Cupcakes and
Yeah.
Rainbow Factory and Sweet Apple Massacre, things like that.
Cheerleader's Garden.
I haven't read that one. I gotta read it now. I love horrible stuff, so yes.
That's a friend of ours.
Yeah, you know him.
A friend of ours actually wrote Cheerleader's Garden, and he's always looking for feedback. So if you could give him a lot of feedback, he'd love it.
I'll look into it. Let's see. It's as far as the gore fics, like, do I love it? It's like one of those guilty pleasure things, where I'm like, I'm reading this. I never feel bad, or people are like, I see this stuff, and people are like, oh, this made me sick. Oh, this ruined Pinkie Pie for me. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is great. This is either A, badly written, and I love, like I said, newcomer, I've read it backwards and forwards. I could probably read the story to you. It's so badly written, but I love stuff like that. I love horrible stuff online. So gore fics really fit into that. But yeah, no, I really want to read Cheerleader's Garden right now. No. So,
let's see, what else can we pelt you with? Zell, do you have anything like anime related or nerd culture?
I'm gonna say, Trixie, Rainbow Factory is not all, because it doesn't make any sense as far as like they try to explain why Rainbow Dash is crazy, but it doesn't. No, it's just like, no, that would not turn someone crazy right there. They would just like be like, okay, screw this shit. Yes.
Do you like HLFLC?
I am. What? I kind of want to look it up because I might know what it is, but not know off the top of my head.
Half-Life? Something?
If it's Half-Life, I really haven't played Half-Life, so I feel bad about it. Let me check.
Yeah, that's true. Rainbow Factory did have a really awesome song.
Oh, Half-Life Full Life Consequences. Okay, I've heard that.
No, I've never really played the Half-Life stuff just because... excuse me. Just because I just never had a chance. And like I said, I'm not a big first-person kind of guy. But, anywho, My Immortal... Yeah, no, the My Immortal MLP story is pretty fun to read. But you can tell the person's, like, just joking, like, completely joking with that one.
Yeah, obviously, when it's My Immortal, you can't...
It's so bad it's good on that end. But at the same time, there's the fine art to bad fan fiction. And
yes,
that one you can only go either like a gore fic and have it well written or badly written, however it's written, but it's gore fic. But as far as like a bad fan fiction, it's either they're trying too hard to make it a bad fan fiction, or there's a nice finite medium where the person literally thinks that it's a good story, and it's not. It's so bad. Again, I urge you all to read The Newcomer.
Let's see. What do you think, Zelda? Should we let Mickey go back to sleep and his voice?
I gotta watch the new episode now.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, Mickey, I think a 45-minute interview is torture enough on you. But I can't wait to see you tomorrow. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah. We'll hang out. We'll do something. It'll be cool.
We'll do something. Yeah, we'll do something. Alright, guys. Say goodbye to 8-Bit Mickey. He was awesome.
Thank you
Great
very
guest.
much for being here, especially...
Yeah. I'm probably going to re-listen to this like 3 times. At least 3 times.
Oh, thank you. I definitely, if you guys ever went back on or anything, it's been fun. Really enjoy it. So, you guys talk about the episode where it's the best episode. I actually watched the episode, and it's about how Derpy finds her voice. So,
spoiler! Oh no!
Whatever. You find out in the first minute, and if you don't know, it's glorious. But
all right, Mickey. Well. Have fun.
Thank you guys, and hey, you guys rock on, bro hoof, and I'll catch you guys later, alright?
Alright, see you, Mickey.
Thanks, Mickey, bro hoof. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, Mickey had to go. Love that. That was pretty good. What do you think, Zelda?
That was awesome.
Okay. Okay, guys. Episode time. Spoilers incoming. People who haven't seen the episode, leave unless you want spoilers. Episode time. Yeah, you guys know it in the chat. Y'all are all going episode.
Yeah. Okay. So Mickey already mentioned it, but Derpy has a voice.
Yeah, I don't know. I think all the mystery of Derpy is now gone, though. Like, you know how
that's
her only
true.
line was muffins, and like she was like mysterious,
Although,
and then
there was the one lady on YouTube. She did, brought you a letter. We had that at least, which was
yeah, but that's
adorable.
I usually never regard fandom as actual.
Yeah, that's true.
Until
obviously.
It's in the episode.
Obviously.
Wait, Ashley Ball, she voiced Derpy?
Ashley Bell? Or Ball? Whatever?
Bell.
Bell?
Wait, really?
Is it Ball? I thought it was Ball. Ashley Ball.
Starbuck, you better have some sources, or else you're just trolling us all.
But, yeah, it's Ball. It's not Bell. Ashley Ball. Huh.
Yeah, I thought it was Ball, but...
It's Ball. Because it sounded like a lot of background ponies we've heard before.
It's not... Well, yeah, the background ponies, like, I saw a video on... That video that you showed me, the guy with glasses that did My Little Pony thing, he was right in that...
I'll link that in a minute.
Yeah, all the background ponies have terrible voices. Like, they're just, like, weird voices. And the main...
I didn't put those in my bag!
Yeah, that voice of Bon Bon, so terrible.
She's had 3 different voices.
I didn't put those... That was pretty good. That was a pretty good impression, I gotta say. But let's see, moving on. Derpy... They actually called her Derpy, which was surprising, because that could be offensive to people that actually have, problems.
What? How is that offensive?
Because you don't call someone Derpy. Would you call someone with Down syndrome like, "Hey, what's up, Derpy"?
Okay, you're by assuming
this is a kid show.
By assuming that she has Down syndrome, that right there is offensive.
No, it's not, because I'm not on TV.
Oh
let's see what else happened in the episode. Everyone knows not to break a pinky promise.
I really liked this one. I really did, and I'm not even a big Applejack fan.
I think we're gonna see a fanfic of Cupcake's cherry version with Applejack, because she broke a pinky promise.
Well, there probably already is one somewhere.
Probably. There's probably one of everyone. Even Pinky. I can't wait for that one.
Pinky cupcaking Pinky.
Yes. Pinky cupcaking a cologne. Zelda.
What?
Zelda. Cherry Chunga.
Pickle Barrel. Wait, was it Pickle Barrel? Oh.
I don't know.
I forgot already. It's Pickle Barrel. Come on, somebody in the chat.
Anyone can help us. I didn't even memorize.
Kumquat, that was it. Pickle Barrel Kumquat.
Kumquat.
Cherry Chimichanga. Pickle Barrel Kumquat Cherry Chimichanga. That's it.
I think
Milk.
Yeah, Milk, you're always here to help us.
He messaged me on Steam, like personally. Nobody else do that.
He messaged you personally. You popular.
Totally. Milk messaged me.
No, but yeah, Pickle Bear Kumquat. That was kind of weird, but it was funny. I think my first lull came from whenever Applejack started going faster on the wheel, and Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie were left to sort the cherries, and Fluttershy was just like, excuse me?
And Pinkie's just like, yep, it's going too fast. I better put these cherries in Fluttershy's head. What?
And then, no, the funny part was whenever she started crying. Did you see that? She had tears in her eyes from cherries being on her head. Who cries about that?
But yeah, I I mean, I'm not the biggest Applejack fan, but
Hmm.
that episode was really good. Mainly because a lot of the episodes, even the good ones, you can totally look at the beginning and go, oh yeah, I know how this is gonna end. Because it's a kids show. They use what
Actually,
works.
I did not. I did not see. I until I saw her fall down, and then I saw the ribbons come out that said two. That's whenever I was like, oh, you know.
Even then, I still wasn't sure what was going on. I was like, what?
No, I saw the two on things.
Yeah,
Like I didn't see it coming until I saw the tags with the
yeah.
number two on it, and then I was like, oh.
Even then, I still wasn't sure what was going on.
They
'Cause-
they held it out like because
yeah,
in Mare du Well, you knew
yeah.
from the very beginning.
Pretty. I know a lot of people were hoping for Trixie, but it was still pretty obvious what was really gonna happen.
Yeah, and then I mean, this one they actually held it because you thought she did something terrible to not want to
I
return
don't
home.
know
You
what
know,
she
like
did.
terrible. But apparently, it's just that she got second place.
And uh, um, even then, with that ending, that's still a big step in Applejack's character. She's very proud,
Yep.
but not in a
Yep.
way that she's self-centered like Rainbow Dash. But she's just like no offense to Rainbow Dash, but she's very proud, but in a way that she's not selfish. I like what they did with that. I really do.
Um. Uh. Blanking. I told you we should have wrote all this down. You're
I
always like,
did.
don't write down a transcript, Ryan. Don't.
And you know what? This is the episode where I did, and you didn't help at all.
No, I didn't, because you're always saying we don't need a
We
transcript.
don't
We
need a
can just
transcript.
think
We
it all
need
up.
notes. We need notes. We don't need a transcript. You can't be reading off a transcript.
I can.
You can't.
I can.
God damn it.
Anyway, it was a good episode. Pinky Promise, Derpy Talk. Fluttershy provided the lulz, like always. Did anyone laugh at the very end?
Oh.
Where, where
Yeah,
Rarity and Pinkie Pie were going off into the sunset. I think
great
that
ending.
was a really good old school
Exactly.
fallback. That was like how old school cartoons used to end,
Like all the Benny Hill stuff.
sort of.
Like in the same vein.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good old school.
Callback. Yeah. Very cool.
I loved
it.
I don't know why they didn't repeat the episode though on the hub.
That was weird. I don't know. What
Anyone
that was
else
about.
notice that?
My only guess is that kids didn't like it. If you're a kid, you don't want to watch the same episode twice in a row.
Then us as adults, their main viewers, should go and request
Okay,
that they played.
people are asking me are calling me on the Benny Hill thing. I know who Benny Hill is. I know. I was talking about the old. It's still very old school when they run around and play that Benny Hill-ish music-ish. Like not exactly, but it sounds a lot like Benny Hill.
Steve Jobs is dead?
Oh my god.
What? Nobody told me. Just kidding. Haha. Funny.
Yeah,
Anyway.
hilarious. What were you going on about?
We were going about. You were going on about Benny Hill. I was going on about smart things.
Oh yeah, I was done. Milk wants me to slap you.
Let's see. We should have written down notes, Zelda.
I did. You didn't.
Because we're gonna
Okay.
desperate for 15 minutes of time.
You know what? Let's kind of wrap it up here. Okay.
No.
What?
We didn't ask Mickey his favorite pony.
Fuck. He did mention he's a Twilight fan. Is that good enough?
You're a terrible host, Zelda. Like, you're just ruining our whole show.
He's mentioned he's a Twilight fan. That's good enough for me. Okay. So here's what's going on right now. First off, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we are doing a BronyCon meetup in in June, late June. Check Trottingham. There's information there, and I even wrote a whole guide on how you can easily get yourself.
As we, that means Zelda, not me. I'm not going
Ryan
to the New York one. That's
so
crazy.
As I'm going. Milk is going. Rainbow is going. Knight is going. I even wrote an entire Yeah, I always thought Pinkie Pie was a favorite too. Anyway, I was going down the oh yeah, I wrote a whole guide on how to get your ass down to New York, cost effective, all the different ways you can get down there. Second thing, Knight and I, God willing, I have run into some problems, but
You always run into problems.
Yeah. I'm hoping to be at OhioCon next weekend. So we'll be doing a video episode of Fluttercast.
Not we, Zelda.
Okay, I will, and I will get Knight to do it with me because he lives in Ohio, and we will get together in Ohio because it's Ohio. So if anyone, I know there's only 25 people on right now. If anyone is anywhere near OhioCon, or Columbus, Ohio, if anyone is anywhere near, you probably should have bought tickets to OhioCon weeks ago. It's a big, huge con, and I'm so excited to be there. And then one more thing, Ryan, you're gonna help us with the what?
What the what?
The
We're not wrapping it up yet.
We're wrapping it up.
No, we're not. We're gonna drag this on. I'm gonna talk about how those cherries,
Mike,
yellow cherries, how do they work?
Mike, unfortunately, unless you haven't heard, Mike won't be able to cover the Highlander tournament this weekend. So we asked him for his live stream channel, and we'll be doing a Fluttercast coverage of the Highlander tournament.
Oh, is it going to be on Fluttercast?
No, it's going to be on Mike's channel. So you're still going to go to Mike's channel because he has he doesn't have a stupid 50 viewer limit. So we're going to use Mike's. We stole Mike's channel. We hijacked it, and we're going to use it to stream the Highlander tournament. I know we're not Mike, but you know we'll do right.
Yeah, I guess.
And then so get Milk to help us.
Yeah, you can get Milk to help you, but he seems to be busy.
He'll be fine. Knight says change his password into a Skeletor laugh.
When does the tournament begin? It begins in 1 hour, right?
Yeah. So I need to go get something to eat.
Alright, tournament begins in 1 hour. Today's a huge day for MLPTC, guys, and for Trottingham. We're having our third monthly Team Fortress 2 tournament. It's going to be, the first matchup is going to be Fluttershy versus Team Pinkie Pie in a matchup of the last time we played Championship, where Team Pinkie Pie defeated Team Fluttershy. And then second up, we're going to have Team Rarity going up against Team Applejack. And then last but not least, we're going to have Team Rainbow Dash going against Team Twilight Sparkle. And then the tournament will go on from there. We'll be in Mike's live stream. And I need to go start organizing my team, guys.
All right, so we'll wrap it up here then.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Mike was awesome. You guys were awesome in asking questions. You guys actually. And
you said
yeah,
Mike.
Shut up. We're eventually going to have to get Mike the microphone on here.
We will. We do have to.
Eventually. I mean, we already know him, and
he's been.
I know he hates us, but
every single episode.
That's true. Flut. Anyway.
Flut. Bang.
Let's see.
Sorry.
Okay.
I had to.
Let's start cutting it off. I'm gonna say the little line.
No, we need something new.
No, this is better.
That's getting old.
Right, you ready? You ready? Don't cut me off like you did last time, jerkface.
Okay. Just say it. We gotta find something new.
All right. Flutter out.